All right, guys. So I'm excited. This is Tony once again. Sports Investing 101, the profit winning blueprint, and we've been covering a lot of great things. And this is phase number 4. The reason why we can say sports investing and not gambling, guys. I'm very excited that you guys have made it this far, and we're gonna do some live examples to kind of get your juices flowing. But let's get into this PowerPoint real quick. Then we'll go to some live examples. Now, we got about two more phases left. We got this one, phase 5, that talks about our bankroll. And then finally, at the end, we got our ramp up starter kit where we're going to kind of give you some information, show you how to get your books going. It's exciting, guys. So here we go. So the ultimate leverage. Okay, so now that we know the best betting positions. Now we know the basics. You know, now we want to know what's the ultimate leverage. And so for me to set this up, I'm going to take a trip down Fantasy Boulevard. It's okay to do that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Just go down Fantasy Road right quick. So let's just say you had a gift that every Wednesday night you had a dream. And in that dream, you would see the scoreboard in 2 professional football games that will be played the upcoming Sunday. And you would clearly see the score and the word final, which means the game was over. So basically, you see the scoreboard, you see final, you see the score. Come on. Tell me you wouldn't take advantage of that. Tell me you wouldn't run to the books and start putting your money on what you know you've seen. And so let's say you just tried it out one week. You had this dream, you came down to that Sunday, you had a dream about Tampa Bay and, you know, the Jets. Let's just say, I'm just choosing a name. And you saw it, and the outcome that you saw in your dream, it was crazy, right? So that's what it's all about. If you ask any sharp investor, better, they're going to say the ultimate leverage is information, you know. So just kind of telling a story just to build up on this and show you the Game Time Guru difference. So, like I said, when I first got started, I got solicited. I don't even know how I found this company. They were a company somewhere in Vegas. Basically, they were sales guys, and they talked me into it. They, hey man, we work by commission, so just go put some money on your books. We're gonna tell you what moves to make, and you just gotta be, have disclosure with your bankroll, and we're gonna tell you the moves to make. You win, then you pay us a commission. So I was like, hey, I might as well try it. I don't have to pay them nothing up front. Let's see how legit it is. So what happened was I joined, started working with my guy. I think his name was Mitch, my own personal sports guru, investor, shall I say, broker. And so he would tell me, hey man, go check the lines out on these 3 games right here. And then I would go do that and come back and say, okay, these are where the lines at. All right, good. Take all 3 of those, do a 2-3 play parlay, throw the house at it. Man, we did that. We did that for about 4 or 5 weeks. My bankroll skyrocketed because when you playing parlays, I mean, your money, and these were very risky moves. This guy would tell me this information, and then he'd tell me, hey man, enjoy the games. I'll talk to you later. And man, I mean, these things would hit, all of them would hit, everything would hit. So kind of tripped me out. I was like, man, where they getting this information from? It's like they know people on the take. How are they knowing that these lines are gonna hit like this, man? It was just crazy. And just come to find out, just building up on the story. So I stayed with him about 4 or 5 weeks. Then all of a sudden, let me get this pop up off. Sorry guys. Then all of a sudden, one week, my man gave me some picks. Told me to throw the house told me to throw a nice percentage of money on this parlay. It was just a 2-play parlay, and guess what? End up losing. It's okay. I'm like, man, I win all the time. The first time I hadn't lost with these people. Every time they gave me the moves, I made the moves, paid them, paid them out of what I earned, kept my earnings. So all of a sudden, here we go. Loss. It was okay. So I try to call. Hey man, we lost that one, man. What you got for me? Mark Mitch, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Can't get him on the phone. The same number I was calling, not there. Come to find out later, just to break it down. One of my sharp friends, one of the guys been in the game a long time, older guy, said, yeah, man, he said a lot of times these pick services work with the books and they'll build you up, especially something like that. They working for commission. Basically, they'll build you up. You'll be getting your bankroll, but they'll be getting their commission, and then they'll have you build it up and then throw the house or something and then drop it. Boom, books and got you. So I was like, whoa. But I couldn't see that at the time. You know what I mean? So there it is, guys. The ultimate leverage should be information. However, who is in the mafia? Who knows who's on the take? You got to be a part of that elite club, and keep in mind. They pass just like what is that in the stock world where they get that information and really it's illegal. Keep in mind in this industry right here, a lot of times they know who's on the take, meaning somebody's gonna throw the game so some money can be made. Happens all the time, guys. But in a situation like that, hey, what about you? You're not in the who's who. You're not in the knows all. So is there no greater leverage than information, or is there? Right. So let's move to the next one. So the Game Time Gurus calls this platinum leverage, right? And platinum leverage means live information. Betting live gives you the ultimate edge over the sports books. You know why? Because now it becomes no longer win or lose anymore. It becomes win or wash, basically. If I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to see, I'm going to hedge my money. I'm going to protect my bankroll. I'm going to cover my bankroll. And on the next phase, we're going to talk about how to cover your bankroll. Make sure you're not making one move higher than another, keeping your moves consistent. Nobody's greater, no units greater than the next, right? No moves greater than the next. You just want to be blind in those areas, not betting with your heart, not betting the whole house. But when you do that and you're using live information, you're looking at the games, it becomes a super thing, guys. Betting live gives you the ability to hedge and protect your bankroll. And based off of what you see your money doing and watching the live event, you can make decisions based off of that, right? So that's the end of the PowerPoints, guys. So this is what I'm really excited about. So I was online last night just looking at a few things to kind of take you guys online and kind of let you peer into the world. And I saw this in regards to the Game Time Gurus difference, which is live betting. So if you look at this soup that we put together, right? So we got the basics understood. We know what the lines are. We know what totals are. We know all of those type of things. Then now we understand how to turn a 50% into an 80, 90%er, right? We know the best betting positions, the total, right? The fighting dog, right? The money lines, right? So you got all of that knowledge, right? So the soup is steady being prepared, and steady being mixed up. Now you add that with platinum leverage, live information, putting your eyeballs on the game, watching the momentum shifts, watching the injuries, watching who's scoring, and now you got a perfect opportunity to just snatch all of the leverage from the books and put it on your side and make a profit, right? So this is what we're teaching. This is what we're showing. So we're going to go ahead and walk right into it, guys. So right here is this website. It's a great website that you guys can go to, kind of get abreast to what's going on in the industry. But this is oddshark.com, and what I got right here is some of the books that you can go and be a part of. And on the last training, we'll get you ramped up, get you set up with some of these books, get your account set up. And it's not that hard, guys. Go ahead and set your account up. But I just want to read this real quick that I saw, and it was crazy. I was like, man, this is just validation of what we're doing is beautiful, right? So I just went here and hit live betting, and it took me to this little article that kind of breaks it down. So look what it says: in-play wagering, live sports betting sites. Sportsbooks provides endless fun. You can bet on your favorite team to win the Super Bowl months in advance. You can make a bet on the total score between the Patriots and the Steelers in a regular season game. And you can also bet live. Look, they finna break it down. In-game betting is a great option for those who want to enhance their sports book experience. In-play betting can make sports more exciting because you'll need to make split-second decisions as the game progresses. Will the quarterback get sacked? Will he throw an interception? How many rushing yards will a certain player have on the next drive? And this is the fun of betting live. Below, we explore the vast world of live sports betting and the best sports books for in-game wagering. Plus, we'll give you some important factors to look out for, like changing odds, right? So they kind of come down here and start talking about all of that. So now it says how to bet live, right? So it said the majority of online sports books that offer live betting feature an in-play or live bet button. The in-game function allows you to bet on more propositional factors instead of picking a winner or loser before the event begins. So here's the thing. So most services, they use, if you buy into their service, they're going to give you a list of picks every night. Okay, here's the picks that we got for you tonight. Go ahead and place these bets on the board, and I'll show you what the board looks like in the next video, right? And so, but basically, betting live brings us to a place where we take that stagnation or that anchor, right? So if you place a move up and just hope it hits, you don't have any control, right? So if that move goes the other way, guess what? You just got to see your money go the other way with it, right? But when you play live, you get an opportunity to hedge your money. You get an opportunity to make money on the other side. So, all right. So look what it says. It also creates more excitement for bettors since you'll need to pay attention to how individual players are performing. For instance, you can make a money line bet on the Saints, picking them to win over the Panthers before the game starts. During the game, you can also bet on what the next play will be. Your options will generally include a run, a completed pass, a sack, and everything like that. So basically, watch the odds. When you bet on sports, whether it's a money line wager or the point spread, the odds remain fixed, right? That's when you're doing anchor bets, right? Cowboys -7, Eagles +7. However, as the game progresses, the odds will change in the live environment, right? It could look something like this if the Cowboys stumble after the first quarter, right? So now that 7 goes down to 4, right? And that Eagles that had 7 goes down to +4, right? So we're going to show you in the next video, because it looks like I'm running out of time. I didn't know I got them at 15-minute sets. So we're going to show you the next video. We're going to pick right up after this and show you the next video. We're going to talk about bankroll, and we're going to also go right into the live arena and just kind of show you, kind of play with the money, guys, and you'll be able to see all these things. You understand what I'm saying? So, but anyway, guys, so that's our ultimate leverage, live betting. I'm excited about this. Now, if you see these little boxes here, like this is today's action. This is Thursday, July the 18th, LA and Philly. So this is the total right here. So right now the over, it's a high percentage they believe in the over's gonna win, so it's trending. So this is just like the stock market. See all that green, red? You see that red? That means that's trending down. So people don't like that over on that. They like the, well, they don't. The under is trending down. So, but yeah, we're gonna go right into the books, and we're gonna show you guys how this all looks. This is oddshark.com, and guys, I'm looking forward to the next video. We're going to talk about bankroll management, and we're going to get right back into this live, guys. Matter of fact, we're going to start right here in this live. God bless you. Looking forward to seeing it in the next training, next phase, and that's going to be understanding bankroll management, phase 5. And we're excited about it. We're going to talk about bankroll management, but like I say, we're going to get right back into getting on here live and showing you some things on this live so you can kind of get a glimpse into this world. God bless you guys. See you in the next video.